Hello, my name is Ophelia. I'm a tarot reader and a certified Reiki master. In today's reading, I already feel very warm and very fuzzy. The energy that's coming through for this reading is very romantic, and this has been coming up a lot recently in my readings. And if you've been tuning in, you know that you're on the same frequency as love. And it's not just love, but partnership and awakening yourself to reunion and finally meeting your soulmate or long-term partner. A partnership where it feels very reciprocal and very present. Both of you in this connection are so present and so available for each other, to each other in this connection. And it's very grounding. This connection feels like both of you are showing up, and the color red could be significant. You could be wearing, I'm just noticing that it's kind of red or maroon. There's something, when I said grounding, this connection is very grounded. It's truthful and honest, at the same time stable, and both of you seem to start from ground up. This connection feels as if you two are building something together, building the foundation and creating something together. I hear that both of you may have come from a different background, different upbringing, totally different upbringing. There could be an age gap and different signs. Obviously, it's not gonna be all the time that both partners are the same signs, but it's very eminent here that whoever is the feminine here is very feminine, very emotionally present, soft and kind and sweet. And whoever the masculine here has a lot of creativity up on their sleeves, and they could see things very creatively, very colorful. They can see things how they're artistic, but both of you are artistic in your own ways. The feminine here is someone who is more artistic, driven by their emotions, or they feel so deeply and attuned to their emotions. And I just heard attuned to other people's emotions. What's the different term for someone who's not, they're introspective but something like that. Someone who's also sensitive or empathic towards other people's emotions. And for the masculine here, they're very creative and they could see patterns. They could put patterns 2 and 2 together and see which one works. So if that sounds something that you resonate with, this is your reading. 333 on the timer. It's very significant. I'm getting that there's someone here who has rising from the ashes. Someone who came through a very difficult time. This is a relationship where one of you have just recently gone through a very difficult time, but when you meet each other, whoever has gone through the most difficult time is actually able to open up and have faith about this connection and allowing it to happen. Can we just take this photo as a thumbnail? And it's really gorgeous. I love this card, and whenever I see this card, trust me. Oh, wow, I just saw the Empress here. Okay, whoever is the feminine here, I feel that you have attracted this person, and you attracted this person by just being you. And if you're attracted to a feminine, you're attracted to their natural beauty, to their light, to them just shining, because there's something about their hair as well that caught your attention, and it's very natural but also very ethereal. They have so many ideas on their mind. You are captivated by how they think and how they are and how they behave. There's something about how they behave that intrigued you, or there's something about how you behave that intrigued them. So just for the sake of this reading, I'm gonna be speaking to the feminine energy here, and if you're the masculine, just take whatever resonates and use your own discernment. So the feminine here, you have this gorgeous way of expressing your thoughts, and you, whenever you start talking about the things that you love, you light up, and you light up the whole room. You have, I just heard a mic that you can just hold on to and speak about the things that you love. And both of you love nature, or are fascinated by nature, or get ecstatic when you hear or talk about nature. 3 is a significant number in this reading, in this connection. You may even meet on the 3rd or 3rd of the month, or something about 3s. 3rd of April could be significant. You could be born on the 3rd. Just take whatever resonates, but there's something about the growth here. And you have taken the time to come this far. I'm seeing that the feminine has gone through a lot of hardships, a lot of storms that came through her life, connections that have been swayed, not just swayed, even like a storm that crashed their trees down, but they've never given up, and they still rebuild their trees and still stands up. That's you, that's your strength, that's your faith, and that is your connection with the divine love, that you've never given up on love. And I'm getting that you're very fertile. You have this motherly energy who can just easily birth things into this life, and it doesn't have to be physically a child or literally a child. It doesn't have to be literally a child. It could be you with your burning ideas, burning in a way that it's very desirable. You have this magnetizing energy to you, and I just saw that you could meet where there's a river, or you're in nature, or there are lots of drinks around, or drinks being exchanged, but more of a decent kind, like a hotel, restaurant setting. But there's something so elegant about the setting where the two of you would meet. And the masculine here is someone who is going through a very shift into finding who they are, and they may also be learning how to tune into their feminine, and they may go through an introspective time. If you're the masculine, you may have just gone through a time with yourself, reflecting on who you truly are, and knowing what could have been better, or how you could have approached better. It's not like you have been latching onto the past. You don't have any more attachment to the past, but you're more of like an observer of your past, and seeing what have gone wrong, and you're learning how you could approach your future better. You really are reflecting, or have reflected, at your past, where you came from, so that you can face the future in a more lighter way, in a more enlightened way, not just lighter, but more an enlightened way, more wiser, because you've learned those lessons, and you're taking those lessons with you as you take actions to move forward. You're really applying those lessons, and that's how you are wiser. And because of that, you're opening yourself to allowing yourself to love and be loved, that time alone really took you to the present, meaning that nothing could shake you from opening your heart and stepping up to be the masculine. And I'm really seeing that this connection is coming up so quickly, and both of you are just bound to meet. Like, you're both meant to meet each other very soon. I don't think this is someone from the past. I feel that it's more of someone that you're going to meet at a time where you're just observing how things are with your life. You're not really rushing into anything. You aren't really thinking about getting into a serious relationship, but rather you're observing how people are around you, how they behave, and learning what you like and what you do not like. And at the same time, you're learning about yourself as you interact with other people. I just saw 11:11 in the timer. And with this, you're also learning yourself. There's a lot of learning about other people and learning about yourself, because you learn to mirror and what is being reflected at you, and taking what you like. And it's not apple picking. Is that the right term? You're just taking things that you like, but it's more of you acknowledging the things that other people reflect back to you that may be a bit of your insecurities, and learning how to accept those insecurities and love those parts of you in a way that you're actually shifting your mindset, your perspective. There's a lot of growth in this connection, and both of you are really learning how to heal your feminine energy. And because this is a time that you bloom, and the feminine energy here, for the feminine, it could be how you've watched how your mother was treated and how you've been treated in the past, your healing wounds, love relationship wounds from the past, and those that aren't really yours, that you're carrying from your lineage, your ancestors, your mom, your grandma, from the feminine line. Whoever you looked up to, you're healing that, because their story is not your story. And for the masculine, you're learning how to respect women and really honor them, and appreciating their differences and how they are uniquely them. And you learn to find that the differences is what makes a connection beautiful, because you both show up, and this makes you feel more aligned and welcoming this beautiful energy of the feminine. And you're also learning that you have feminine side to you that you're opening up to, and you're healing that part, that you don't always have to appear as someone who's tough, someone who's masculine, who's not someone who cries. Like, you allow yourself to feel those emotions, but at the same time you are showing up strongly for your inner child, because your inner child may have watched, or your younger version of you may have witnessed males in your family who kind of dismiss their feminine side and try to always be avoidant to their emotions. And now you're learning that it's safe to feel your emotions, that it's safe to feel something. I want to know more about this connection. Any more messages? Oh, there's definitely going to be a new beginning, and like I said, I saw 144 on the timer. I don't really see this as someone from the past. It's very new, and it's very transformative. And About this connection, it's gonna make you very happy. It's a breath of fresh air. You guys are really going to share a lot of happy moments. It's very refreshing and it's genuine. It's not forced at all. I also heard that you shouldn't force yourself to be happy just because you're with this person. Allow yourself to show up as what you truly feel and don't have any expectations on this connection, but rather allow yourself to experience it and appreciate the experience that you have with this person, and things will naturally unfold. This connection is so natural that all you have to do is just experience the love, because there's so much love and joy in this connection and that the two of you are sharing. And I just see that you just align. This is a sacred union. This is a sacred connection. It's a very powerful dynamic. There's just wisdom and childlike wonder. There's depth into this, but there's also childlike wonder. A white rose could be significant. You could see flowers in the place that you two will meet, flowers on the walls, or you could receive a flower while both of you are walking and this guy picks it up and give it to you. There's something pure about this connection, and it feels like you've just cleansed a lot of your past when you meet this person, and it's just brand new and it's not like other. And with this energy, I also pick up that this is also your person's point of view or the way they see you. You're very unique to their eyes, and there's no one compared to you. Cute. I love this. If this resonated with you, let me know by liking and subscribing, and comment something that you're grateful for today, or you can comment a cat emoji or something that has a color white and the emoji is just purifying. A candle. Comment a candle emoji and allow this beautiful energy to come in. If you want to get to know me more, I have my links in the description. I have TikTok and Instagram. I post more announcements on my Instagram, and I also would love to invite you to join our Facebook group. It's free. I love to give my support. It's very intimate, and I also have a WhatsApp group, so whichever, you're welcome to join. I would love to see you there, and I really love that you're here. Your comments, I love to read your comments. I try to respond as fast as I could and be present. I would love to respond when I'm present, but as I read them, I'm sending you so much love to those saying positive things. It's really beautiful, it's really touching, and I appreciate your loving, kind words, and I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you very soon, and I really do. I'm not gonna cut this because I don't like to cut things and just make my videos raw and natural. This is also me practicing how I talk. Oh, also, I am planning to open my other channel. I don't really know what I'm gonna post there, but I would love to talk about topics and make it my online journal presence, where it's a safe space, where it's more calm and not just readings. But also in the future for this channel, I would post Reiki healing, meditations, and more channel messages. Let me know if you're interested, because I want to see what people are drawn to or what resonates with them. I want to build a community, honestly, so I'm making another channel where I could just speak freely about my thoughts. And once I do, I'll link it on my description on the upcoming videos And if I have that in the future already, I'll try to link it here in this video if you're watching this. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.